I'm not wasting any time. Let's get into this collection update for the month of October. Blu-rays? Yeah, Blu-rays. Somebody said Blu-rays. Let's do Blu-rays. Why not? Okay. Trying to figure out the order that I should do this in. Alrighty. A lot of horror in this update. We have the Scream Factory 2-disc collector's edition of Candyman. Found this for a really good price. The main reason why I wanted to get the Scream Factory edition was because it comes with both the theatrical cut and the unrated cut of the movie. Really, really good. I am looking forward to seeing the new one whenever that comes out. Then we have the Blu-ray DVD Digital HD combo packs of Tremors 5 Bloodlines and Tremors A Cold Day in Hell. I did buy all of the Tremors movies because I want to see the new one, so there you go. Kill Me 3 Times. This is a really, really good Simon Pegg movie that I'm finally owning. It's taken me forever. Some new releases. We have the Blu-ray digital copy combo of Most Wanted. This is a very good crime drama movie, one based on a true story. Highly recommend this one, especially for Jim Gaffigan in this movie. He's exceptional. He's fantastic. Becky with Lulu Wilson, Kevin James, and Joel McHale. This was a really fun revenge movie. Highly recommend it. It's pretty gory. It's pretty nasty. The Blu-ray digital copy combo of Retaliation with Orlando Bloom. This was alright. It is a revenge movie, but I don't think it's done too well. I think it gets sidetracked a lot, and then it just kind of, I don't know. It was okay. Then we have the Blu-ray DVD digital copy of First Cow, the first and possibly only A24 release of this year, and it's not too bad. I would recommend that. It's a very slow movie, but it's really good. The Blu-ray DVD digital HD combo of Mechanic Resurrection. I have the first movie. I just didn't have that one yet. I remember it being just okay. Okay. The Blu-ray DVD digital copy of Super 8. This is a fantastic movie. One that I would highly recommend, especially if you're into movies. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original classic. Love this movie. This and TCM Part 2 are fantastic. I have not seen 3. I have not seen The Next Generation. I have not seen the remake, and I have not seen the prequel to the remake, the beginning. But I have seen Texas Chainsaw, which sucks, and I've seen Leatherface, which also sucks. And I mean the new Leatherface from 2017, because I know the third one's also called Leatherface. So there you go. Now for all the Halloweens. We have the original classic Halloween. I only had this on VHS. I figured it was high time I get a Blu-ray release of it. Classic, great movie, obviously. Then the sequel to Halloween, which came out 40 years later, which some genius thought would be a fantastic idea to also call Halloween. At one point, this was called Halloween Returns. Why didn't you just keep that? Stupid. But this is a really good movie as well. The Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack. And then, of course, I bought both Rob Zombie's Halloween. This comes with a 4.5-hour documentary called Michael Lives, The Making of Halloween, and Halloween 2, the unrated director's cut. I liked this one, didn't so much care for that one. So there you go. Now, last month I bought Children of the Corn on Blu-ray. However, I didn't realize that that version was completely bare bones, and there was another version that was the one to get. So I ended up picking up another copy of the movie, the 25th Anniversary Edition, which is loaded with extra features. Should have just bought that one. Hellbreeder. Not really sure what this is, but it looked pretty interesting. And it's got that freaky looking guy on the back. A couple more new releases. The Blu-ray digital copy of Rogue with Megan Fox, actually a pretty entertaining action movie. The Blu-ray DVD digital copy of Irresistible. This was a good movie, pretty solid. I did not rent this when it came on demand because I didn't even know it was coming out. I bought it and then I watched it. It is a pretty solid movie, one that I would recommend. This I did rent on demand, and I loved so much that I bought it. Blu-ray DVD digital copy of The King of Staten Island. Fantastic movie. Highly recommend that one. The complete first season of Cursed Films. Phenomenal, fantastic documentary series. This has 5 episodes covering Poltergeist, The Omen, The Exorcist, The Crow, Brandon Lee dying on it, and Twilight Zone the movie. And I want to warn you, in case you don't know, there was a major helicopter accident that killed a few people on the set of that movie. They show that accident. And because I have it on Blu-ray, it's in high def. Great. This is a phenomenal show. They're doing a season 2. I'm really excited about that. Just fantastic. Really, really loved every single episode. I'm going to watch this again next year. This is on Netflix. If you guys haven't seen this yet and you have Netflix, you need to watch it. And that is The Outpost. Fantastic, great, great movie. Highly recommend that one. Another new release with Open 24 Hours. This was a really good survival horror movie. Highly, highly recommend that one. Then we have Children of the Corn, this time the remake. Now, for whatever reason, unless I'm wrong, because nothing is listed on the back, the DVD of this has special features. This Blu-ray does not. Why? I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but there you go. And I already know there's another Children of the Corn that came out this year. This this is a special edition from Shout Factory, and I knew I really wanted it when they announced it because for whatever reason this is just a movie that I love. I don't know why, but it is the 20th anniversary edition, the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. This has a bunch of new special features. Really, really cool. I hope they talk about, okay, there is, it's called Return to Shining Time, Your Ticket to Thomas and the Magic Railroad, which is a 2-part documentary. There was a lot of cut content for this. Look on Lost Media Wiki for this. I hope they talk about that. But, yeah, I don't know why, but I love this movie. Then a couple Dollar Tree pickups. We have Blood and Money with, I kid you not, Pitbull. Here's how stupid I was. I saw it was a Blu-ray from Dollar Tree. I picked it up. It wasn't until I got home a couple days later that I saw that Pitbull was on it. Good Lord. Another Dollar Tree pickup with The Humanity Bureau, the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. This is an okay movie. Not one of Nicolas Cage's best, but it is what it is. Couple more Dollar Tree pickups here. Mandrill, and War Dogs, which is fantastic. Couple more new releases. The Blu-ray digital copy of I Am Vengeance Retaliation, the sequel to I Am Vengeance. Both pretty decent movies. And then another one I rented on demand and purchased, the Blu-ray DVD digital copy of The High Note. Great movie. Then from Volunteers of America, the 35th anniversary edition double feature of The Rescuers and The Rescuers Down Under. Sorry, there we go. Have not seen any of those. And finally, I picked this up during Fun Mills episode of Let's Go Thrifting, and that is the Platinum 70th Anniversary Edition of Pinocchio on Blu-ray. Look at that. Sweet. Those are all the Blu-rays. Let's get those out of the way. There's a lot of DVDs in this one, folks. I apologize in advance. I do have a few new releases on DVD because I finally just went, if a movie only gets released on DVD and I want to see it, I'm going to pick it up. So we have Legacy of Lies with Scott Adkins. Pretty solid, decent action movie. One that I would recommend. Same goes for Mark Dacascos in One Night in Bangkok. Again, a pretty solid movie. Reminded me a little bit of Collateral. Pacing could have been cut down, but other than that, still pretty decent. Widow's Point with Craig Schaefer and one of my friends, Caitlin Newberry. It's an okay, decent movie. Nothing too special, but it's good. I heard pretty bad things about this one. It has some... It's so goofy that it can be considered so bad it's good. But I just didn't care for it. And that is Shawn Ashmore in Darkness Falls. This movie was ridiculous. Yeah, but I didn't care for it. Alrighty. We have Green Street Hooligans, Idiocracy. There's a documentary called Black and Blue, Legends of the Hip Hop Cop. A couple Echo Bridge sets. These are all on one disc because a lot of these are shorts. We have this 13-film Christmas collector set. Technically, there's only one full-length movie on this, and that is called Santa Claus. The others are shorts. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, a public domain one, not the one you know. The Night Before Christmas, Santa's Pocket Watch, Toys Will Be Toys, Santa's Surprise, Snow Foolin', Jack Frost, The Shanty Where Santa Claus Lives, Somewhere in Dreamland, Hector's Hectic Life, The Star of Bethlehem, and The Candlemaker. And then this is another one. This comes with Winslow the Christmas Bear, Storybook Friends, A Little Christmas Magic, Mr. St. Nick, which is a full-length movie, The Night Before Christmas, Christmas Comes But Once a Year, A Christmas Without Snow, which is another movie, The Christmas Wife, which is another movie, and then we have Christmas Shop, A String of Blue Beads, Santa's Pocket Watch again, and Miracle in Toyland. I love Christmas crap. Alrighty, the next pile. Some more Dollar Tree stuff you'll notice in here. Teacher of the Year. The Birdmen. Rest in peace, Fred Willard. Mary Poppins. I want this on Blu-ray because I have the sequel on Blu-ray, but classic movie, replacing my VHS copy. This movie I watched all the time when I was a kid. Don't question it, but it is Paulie. Great movie. I love that one. Then we have Burt Reynolds, may he rest in peace, in The Man Who Loved Women, also with Julie Andrews. Reading Rainbow, Man's Best Friend. This comes with 2 episodes. Martha Speaks and The Adventures of Taxi Dog. Reading Rainbow is fantastic. But don't take my word for it. Eagle vs. Shark, directed and written by Taika Waititi. Eddie Murphy Delirious, that's just a classic. Don't Get Caught. Snoop Dogg, E40, Mike Epps, Elise Neal, Brian Hooks, and Lunel. Yeah, I was going to watch that. And I just realized Elise Neal is in this. She's from Scream 2, so it's awesome. Give me the next pile. Give me the next pile. Great World of Sound. The Game Plan. I've been looking for this forever, but every time I come across it, it's always in full screen, so widescreen. This Old Machine with Kevin Sorbo. Domain. I read the synopsis of this. This kind of reminds me of Passengers. Romance and Cigarettes. When I say Passengers, I mean the Chris Pratt one, not the Anne Hathaway one. Sicko, Michael Moore documentary. I tend to enjoy his stuff. Road to Perdition, great movie that replaces a VHS copy. Crazy Love. No End in Sight, Iraq's Descent into Chaos. Mr. Untouchable. No Place on Earth. I'll Sleep When I'm Dead with Clive Owen. By the way, I don't know why this came up. Massive rest in peace to Sir Sean Connery. The news broke today that he did pass away, so at the age of 90, may he rest in peace. Another Michael Moore movie with Roger and Me. The Indian in the Cupboard. The Back Nine. The Program. Bubble. Redacted. This one I actually really want to see. The Informers with with Amber Heard. Yeah. She may be hot, but I don't like what she did. Chokeslam. Misfortune. Straight and Narrow. The Bronson Triple Threat Collection. I found this at a Dollar Tree. Comes with Death Wish 2, Death Wish 3, and Death Wish 4, The Crackdown. I already had 2 and 3, but I did not have 4. 2047, Virtual Revolution. 9 action movies, that's what the set's called, with O.J. Simpson and Fred Williamson. This comes with The Jackie Robinson Story, Mean Johnny Barrows, The Glove, Black Fist, The Klansman, Stigma, The Baron, Delta Force Commando, and Deadly Drifter. And no, O.J. is not in the movie called The Glove. But that would have been so appropriate. Actually, out of all of these, he's in a movie called The Klansman. Lila and Eve. Assassin X, He Hunts Assassins. Cool. Tell. Dude, anything with Jason Lee, I'm watching. Paradox. SWAT, Under Siege. This is the 3rd SWAT movie, and the one that I still needed. This one just looks... This looks like a... This is... The way that the artwork is designed, it looks like a workout video. Muay Thai Giant. It's not. It's a movie. Pusher by Nicholas Winding Refn. True Crime Streets of LA Uncovered. This is exclusive, like a DVD about the making of the game and all that. The Debt Collector with Scott Adkins. This one I've been looking for forever. Kindergarten Ninja. Heck yes. Listen to this. Where discipline becomes a code of honor. Blade Steel, that's his name, Blade Steel, is larger than life. Football star, ladies' man, and recklessly out of control. When Steel, played by Dwight Clark, is arrested for drunk driving, the judge sentences him to 90 days community service, teaching children at a community center. Reluctant to give this task much effort, Steel is in for the surprise of his life when a kung fu kicking angel named Bruce is sent from heaven to help Blade save himself. Yeah, this immediate watch. And Michael Dudikoff in Bounty Hunters. That is not all, folks. There's a lot more DVDs, but I got a lot of horror stuff, so I separated those. I know you guys like the horror stuff. I do too. So give me 1 second to get reassessed here. Almost done. It just doesn't. Alrighty. Y'all ready for the horror? I am too. We have a horror collection from Lionsgate. This one I've been looking for. This comes with Blood Diner, Parents. Those 2 I've been looking for forever. Earth Girls Are Easy, Sundown, The Vampire in Retreat, Fido, and Boy Eats Girl. I already owned Boy Eats Girl, but that's fine. I wanted the other ones. 2-disc set, 3 movies on each. I'm looking forward to checking those out as I drop it. A double feature set of Scarecrow and Scarecrow Slayer. I own the 3rd movie, Scarecrow Gone Wild. I didn't know that that was even a sequel to anything, but I'm glad I found these 2. The Tremors Attack Pack. As I said, I did pick up all the Tremors movies. This coming with, obviously, Tremors, Tremors 2, Aftershocks, Tremors 3, Back to Perfection, and Tremors 4, The Legend Begins. Halloween Night. This one I've been looking for. This is the Asylum's ripoff of Halloween. In 1982, Christopher Vale was sent away after his family was brutally murdered. 10 years later, on Halloween night, he returned. Okay. The Howling Reborn. I've been looking for this one. as I'm still on the hunt for Howling 2 and New Moon Rising. Now, all of a sudden, today I came across 3 copies of it. I'm like, what? So I picked one up because I needed it. It's got Lindsay Shaw. I grew up with Lindsay Shaw because Ned's Declassified was a fantastic show. For whatever reason, I did buy separate copies of Tremors 2 and 3. That was before I got the Attack Pack. Dawn of the Living Dead, an independent horror movie. Nightmares and Dreamscapes, the complete series that aired on TNT. Amusement, which looks pretty good. The Firestarter collection. This comes with Firestarter and Firestarter 2 Rekindled. 2 movies I have not seen, but I'm looking forward to. Finally, 2001 Maniacs Field of Screams. I've owned the first one for a while, and now I finally got my hands on the sequel. Very happy about that. Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror. This also has Danny Trejo, Ari Spears, Ernie Hudson, Billy D. Williams, Jason Alexander, Brandy Roderick, Diamond Dallas Page, Daniela Alonso, and Anson Mount. This is a stacked DVD, and I believe it's a comic book too. No, it's set up like one, but it really isn't. I'm looking forward to watching this. This is boom. Then these 2 I picked up. I do have all of the Friday the 13th movies on Blu-ray, except for these 2, because I can never find them on Blu-ray. But considering that these are the 2 weakest movies of the series, I'm okay with just having them on DVD. And they are Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, and Jason X. So there you go. Urban Legends, Bloody Mary, the 3rd and so far final Urban Legend movies. Loved the first 2, did not like this one, even though this one has Kate Mara. So, Ghost Ship, look at that. I really dug this movie. I thought it was a fun movie. I specifically wanted this on DVD for this. Again, another case where every time I found this on DVD, it was always in full screen. Now I have it in widescreen, and it does that too. Look. Now you see evil. Then we have the Hitcher trilogy. The original, The Hitcher, with the late great Rutger Hauer. Rest in peace. The Hitcher 2, I've been waiting. And then the remake to The Hitcher. Then we have the Boogeymans. We have the Boogeyman and Return of the Boogeyman, double feature set. And then Boogeyman 2, 3 movies or whatever. Boogeyman 2, this is not, Return of the Boogeyman is not a cut-up version of Boogeyman 2, at least as far as I know. They're different movies. Then we have the Boogeyman remake trilogy. We have, remake, I say remake, they're not related. Boogeyman, Boogeyman 2, and Boogeyman 3. Now for some Children of the Corns. I'm having a hard time finding some of these. But I did pick up Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice. This also comes with Part 3. I needed to pick this up from Echo Bridge because it's really the only way to get it. Then we have Children of the Corn 3, Urban Harvest. Children of the Corn 4, The Gathering. Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return. And Children of the Corn Genesis. I am having a really hard time finding 5, Revelations, and Runaway. Those are the 3 that are escaping me, so one day I'll find them. Waxwork and Waxwork 2, Lost in Time. Pretty cool. Then this 5-movie set from Dollar Tree. Vampire Collection, Volume 1. Comes with Fangs of the Living Dead, Count Dracula and His Vampire Brides, The Last Man on Earth, Vampire Happening, and Grave of the Vampire. Isabel. This I've heard terrible things about. A Sound of Thunder. This I've heard terrible things about, but I've seen it. The Wicker Man remake. How'd I get burned? How'd I get burned? Oh! The Sacrament. This is a really good movie. It's not Jaws, it's Chaws. Edgar Allan Poe's Lighthouse Keeper. Indigenous. Shuttle. Jack-o'-lantern. And finally, Simon Says with the always great Crispin Glover. Alrighty. Last but not least. VHSs. We're going to go through these pretty quickly. As a matter of fact, all these VHSs, if you watched my Let's Go Thrifting with Amber, that's what I picked up. Prizzy's Honor. True Believer. A Walt Disney World Vacation Guide. Death Wish 5, The Face of Death, picked it up for collecting purposes. Sheena. Nevada Heat. Assassination. The Opposite Sex and how to live with them. Skin Deep with the late great John Ritter. May he also rest in peace. And the Rosary Murders. But that's not all. That is not all. Hold on 1 second. My mom and John also gave this to me as a gift. This is the Great Superman book, the complete encyclopedia of the folk hero of America, because this came out in 1978, so it's not complete anymore, but it's pretty vintage, and I love it. I'm more of a Batman man myself, but still, I'm always appreciative of any gift I receive, so thank you guys very, very much. Boy, I ran through that right quick. Did I talk about the beta that I got? I don't know if it was last month or the month before, but I did get some beta. Gremlins and Ninja 3, The Domination. There we go. Also, I went to Dollar Tree and I bought a second copy of American Poltergeist because I'm going to be giving that away at some point. And, of course, I did buy myself a little Edna Mode. So that's it. Goodbye. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Goodbye. I'm done. Talk amongst yourselves for the rest of the evening. Have a happy Halloween.